Hi, Danny from FSD Fitness. So today I want to talk to you about correct breathing for strength training or any sort of metabolic resistance training that you might be doing. So strength training, so you squats, deadlifts and big compound moves where you're going to be engaging your pelvic floor, taking a deep breath in and really bracing through the middle, holding that breath and creating like a really high, what we call intra abdominal pressure, where you're going to be taking one big deep breath, lift, then reset and do it again. Or something where you're going to be able to, you need to be able to maintain that abdominal pressure, but you'll be able to do movement after movement after movement, where the weight's going to be a little bit lower. So any sort of metabolic resistance training that you might be doing, like a 520 workout, for example. So why is it important? So what we want to do is create like a massive amount of intra-abdominal pressure, which basically involves standing with a neutral spine, engage your pelvic floor, taking a proper deep breath, of air, and then bracing through your abdominals, supporting your spine and your pelvis. The reason why we want to do this is because if you're squatting and you're deadlifting, and then if you're not doing any, if your core muscles and you haven't got that abdominal pressure, then your spinal erectors are doing an awful lot of the work, and this is where we're going to start getting achy backs and back niggles and little twinges like that. So it's really important. It doesn't really get spoken about very much for whatever reason, but anyway, it's a really important thing that should be learned really. And you'll see a lot of guys and girls that will use weight belts, and basically what that is for is so you've got something to press against. So when you take a deep breath in, you should be pressing against that belt, which will make, when I say that, which will make sense in a moment. So basically what we're looking for is nice deep big breath of air, deep breath of air, and then that strong brace. Okay, so we're going to run through it. So basically how you're going to do it. Okay, so I'll tell you, basically this is kind of how things kind of go wrong. So when I say take a deep breath, you see a lot of people that kind of go like that, okay? And then you see all this rib cage lift up, the shoulders lift up, and then when you brace for the middle, you can still be quite unstable. So imagine if we've got like a heavy squat, heavy barbell on our shoulders, or we've got a heavy deadlift, or we've just clean, and then you're going to be unstable through here, which is not what we want. So here's how to do it correctly. So engage that pelvic floor, which is your peeing muscle. So imagine you need to go for a wee, engage that muscle and try and lift up slightly. And then basically what I want you to do, take a nice deep breath. I'm going to stand side on so you can sort of see. So take a deep breath and you fill through here, okay? Okay, and then basically when you've done that, you close your mouth and don't basically create pressure by not allowing yourself to breathe through your nose and through your mouth. And imagine you've got a belt around you and trying to press against it, okay? So that manoeuvre again. Okay, so engage that pelvic floor, nice deep breath, and hold. And when you're held, okay, so from here, squat, and then exhale on the drive out, okay? And that's how you do that. You will see sometimes people, as they come up through a sticky point, they'll exhale through a little bit of a sticky point. When you do that, it's important that you still maintain some pressure around here to make sure your back stays stable, okay? That's what you would do with a nice big compound lift, okay? Really straightforward. So, how you would do it with like multiple movements, so a bit more metabolic resistance training type movements, so 520 workouts, CrossFit workouts, things like that, is you need to do exactly the same thing again. So make sure you get that your pelvic floor engaged, really brace for the middle, and then being able to breathe properly through your diaphragm, okay? Okay, so getting that, so there's a little bit of timing involved. So for example, if you're using a kettlebell, so you want to have that pelvic floor engaged, okay, take a breath, brace, hinge back, okay, and as you exhale, you would exhale hard on the way out, okay, which would create that pressure, as you feel it, you would create that pressure and that tightness to help stabilise your pelvis and your spine. And then at the top, you'd either take a deep breath again, okay, down, and then on the way back up, okay, or if you want, you can take that inhale on the way down and then exhale on the way up. This takes quite a little bit of timing, a little bit of practice, and quite a lot of patience really, but it's really worth doing. The reason being, if you're sort of getting your breathing messed up when you're doing your kettlebell swings, and you're just kind of doing it this way, and your hips aren't going to be that stable, then you're really going to feel you're really going to feel it quite quickly in your spinal erectors. So you really want to use your pelvic floor and your intra-abdominal pressure to build up, to push against to push outwards this way. So like you're trying to push it against your obliques. That's really going to help support your pelvis and your spine. You should feel your spinal erectors, which is up here, engage when you're doing that. And that's it. So, quick recap: engage that pelvic floor, fill the air through the breath, take a deep breath in, fill the air in, breathe air into the belly, and really brace down. Do your lift. Exhale at the top, or exhale through you by forcing air out on the way up. And when you do that, make sure you do it through pursed lips and not all the way out. Okay, so it's on the way up, yeah, that will help reduce the amount of air escaping and maintain the pressure. If you're doing metabolic resistance training, it's maintaining a little bit, just enough about core stability, intra-abdominal pressure, to make sure that you can keep your hips and pelvis stable while using your diaphragm and taking deep breaths, okay, while you're moving, which requires a little bit of timing and a little bit of practice. So, a quick example: kettlebell, okay, engage our pelvic floor, breath in, okay. And that's it. Correct breathing for weight training.